all, thank you, Virgo Baptist, and that wonderful singing they gave us today for being here. And welcome, and thank you all for being here today on this Veterans Day, so that it's such a privilege to be here to gather together to honor and to celebrate our veterans here within our community. So thank you to all that have served and continue to serve, and to those who put their lives on the line for our country. Again, thank you. So we not honor you today, but we honor you every day, each and every day, for your service and what you have sacrificed for us. So as you may know, or I hope you know, that I have a sincere appreciation for the military, as my husband, Staff Sergeant Dawson, our speaker today. He does a lot for our family, and he has sacrificed and given his commitment and dedication to serving and to doing what it takes and what he needs to do so that for our country and for his family. So it is with honor and privilege that I introduce Shane Dawson and our Staff Sergeant Dawson to you today.
Thank you, Madam Mayor, and my wife. Good morning.
Good morning.
First off, I'm honored to be here this morning, being asked, and to be given the opportunity to share with you why I serve. It's with great gratitude and honor that I serve, and I am here today as a veteran. I have been serving in the North Carolina National Guard for 18 years, and I am looking forward to hopefully serving a total of 30 years. Serving 20 years of active duty and 10 years of traditional National Guard is my goal. I grew up in Central California, raised by my mother, with a father living close by. I have two brothers, one older, one younger. I lived in a city that didn't have many opportunities. I had a group of friends that had many bad habits, and I knew that I knew that I needed to make a change. With the gloomy cloud of 9/11 and the war in Iraq, I chose to enlist in 2005 when I turned 18. This is where my journey begins and made me the man I am today. I am currently a Staff Sergeant in Training NCO with HAC, 1st of the 252 Armor Regiment out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. The 252nd Armor Regiment is an armor regiment of the North Carolina National Guard, part of the 30th Armor Brigade Combat Team, which in turn is part of the 29th Infantry Division. The 1st Battalion 252nd Armor Regiment is currently the only active duty unit within the regiment, fielding 2 tank companies, 1 infantry company, stationed in various locations around North Carolina. I have served 2 deployments. The first deployment was with HAC, 1st to the 120th, and the 30th Armored Brigade. I deployed back to southern Baghdad in Iraq, 18th April 2009, in support of Operation Iraqi Freedom. This was their second deployment as a battalion in Iraq conflict, and was the first time that the 30th Brigade commanded their own battle space in a combat zone. I deployed again in 2019 with HAC, 1st of the 252 Armor Regiment and the 30th Armor Brigade, replacing 3rd Armor Brigade Combat Team, 4th Infantry Division, as part of a regular rotation of force in support of Operation Spartan Shield. I have 3 different MOSs, 19 Delta, 19 Kilo, and 11 Bravo. I have learned many skills that are uniquely needed within the 30th Brigade for it to be an effective combat team. I use these skills now to mentor and train a younger generation of service members that are following your lead and mine. Those of us who serve are truly grateful for our veterans who have served before us or with us, patriots like you, who support us, who support our families, are the reasons why we continue to serve today. Without the service of veterans, we would not have the freedoms we have today. Freedoms in which many people in the farthest reaches of the world do not know. Freedoms earned through loyalty, duty, honor, and selfless service. A sacrifice like this is sorely known by veterans like you and me. We have felt the call. We have witnessed the call. We have survived the call. For many veterans, this has left wounds that are reminders to remember our fellow brothers and sisters that have stood strong and unwavering. That freedom comes with a cost that will not be forgotten, and that freedom will never be surrendered. Now, I can stand up here and ramble on about what I think it means to be a veteran, but I have found a poem that hits close to home and is true to my heart that I would like for you to hear today. This poem is called I Am a Veteran. You may not know me the first time you meet me. I'm just another you see on the street. But I am the reason you walk and breathe freely. I am the reason for your liberty. I am a veteran. I work in the local factory all day. I own the restaurant down the way. I sell your insurance. I start your IV. I got the best looking grandchildren you'll ever see. I'm the grocer, your baker, your child school teacher. I'm your plumber, your barber, your family preacher. But there's a part of me you do not know very well. Just listen a moment, I have a story to tell. I am a veteran. I joined the service while still in my teens. I traded my prom dress for camouflage clothes. I'm the first in my family to do something like this. I followed my father like he followed his. Defying my fears and hiding my doubts, I married a sweetheart before I shipped out. I missed Christmas, then Easter, the birth of my son. But I knew I was doing what had to be done. I served on the battlefront, I served on the base. I bound up the wounded and begged for God's grace. I gave the order to fire. I followed commands. I marched into conflict in far distant lands. In the jungles, the desert, and on mountains and shores, in bunkers, in tents, and dark, earthen floors. While I fight on the ground, in the air, on the sea, my family and friends were home praying for me. For the land of the free and the home of the brave, I faced my demons in foxholes and caves. Then one dreaded day, without drummer or fife, I lost an arm. My buddy lost his life. I came home and moved on, but forever was changed. The perils of war in my memories remain. I don't really say much, I don't feel like I can, but I left home a child and came home a man. There are thousands like me, thousands more who are gone, but their legacy lives as time marches on. White crosses in rows and names carved in pew. Remember us of what those brave souls had to do. I'm part of a fellowship, a strong mighty band of each man and each woman who has served this great land. And when Old Glory waves, I stand proud. I stand tall. I help keep the flying over you, over all. I am a veteran. I would like to say to all the veterans in the room today, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your courage and your sacrifice. I thank your families for their sacrifice and their strength. I'm only standing here today because you were standing here before me. And I will continue to stand strong with the same dedication that you showed me. I will continue to carry this great flag forward into the battlefield. I will never stop fighting. I will never surrender. And I will do this all in the name of God and in our great country. Thank you.